Hello, everyone. I'm here with the Christmas message of the Divine Masculine for their beloved counterparts, the Divine Feminine. Okay, pardon my voice because it's been a really long day. My dog gave birth 3 days ago, and I was supposed to bring her to the vet for whelping, but before I could do that, she decides to give birth. So she had it here, and I had to cram watching whelping videos on YouTube. Anyway, she had she had a litter of 4 pups, but 2 were stillborn and 2 survived. However, yesterday, no, it was this morning. This morning, the runt of the litter started to fade away, and I brought her to the vet and spent the whole day there. But she didn't make it, and that's really, it's sad. I have Lhasa Apsos. I don't know if you're familiar with that breed, but they're an ancient breed from Tibet. And I think one reason why I've been drawn to the breed ever since I found out about it was because either me or my twin lived in a lifetime in Tibet, one of our past lives. In fact, when I was helping my twin retrieve some of his soul fragments, I had to go to etheric Tibet to do that. Anyway, Lhasa Apsos, wonderful ancient breed. They're said to house the spirits of the incarnated Dalai Lamas. When they pass away, okay, they go into the Lhasa Apsos. So Lhasa Apsos were never sold before. They were always given by the Dalai Lamas as gifts. And that's how they got to Britain, to the US, and the rest of the world. And like Tibet now, there are hardly any Lhasas in Tibet anymore. You'll find them in the surrounding countries, and we call them breed fanciers, guardians of these sacred dogs. Anyway, go check them out. Very beautiful breed. Anyway, let's get on with the message. Sorry to divert, but it's just so, it was a beautiful pup, okay, champion line, but he's crossed over to the Rainbow Bridge now, and there is helping all of us too. Anyway, here, let's get on with the reading. Okay. First card we have for the Divine Masculine is the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands signifies new beginnings. You can see that wand there. It's a very determined, full of passion. You can see, remember, I don't know if you watched the latest video I put out before this regarding the December energies, but I did say there that the Divine Masculines were requesting for assistance. And this assistance is calling on Archangel Metatron to bring forth the orange ray. And see, this sort of confirms it, because for that new beginning with their beloved counterparts, okay, that new phase after this whole 9-year cycle, and we're going to a new cycle, they need that orange ray. You can see there the general hue of the card is orange and red, because they're the divine masculines. They need that assistance to begin. Next card we have is the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles tells us that the divine masculine is still at it, still working at the things that he needs to work on. But he's nearly done, okay? Because this is the Eight of Pentacles. While Pentacles usually represent, yes, either toil, hard work, or working on something, the Eight is particular attention to detail. You can see the spider here weaving his web. But if you look closely at the web, I don't know, can that focus? The spider is weaving. You can see that the spider is also still not done weaving his or her web for manifestation of his or her dream home, the spider's dream home. Okay, and again, spiders usually represent divine feminine creator energy. Okay, so in conjunction with what the divine masculine is doing to prepare for this new beginning, okay, the divine feminine is also assisting him in for this new destiny that's just around the corner. You see, he already has 7 pentacles there hanging, and he's working on the 8th. So just a couple more to go. And of course, since this is a reading for the collective, and if you're watching this video, it may or may not apply to you, because we all are on our own path at our own pace when it comes to the twin flame journey, right? So anyway, that's just what our divine masculines want to tell us. They're still hard at work at it. And here in the middle of the spread, we have the King of Cups. King of Cups, the highest court card in the suit of love. Okay? The King of Cups represents unconditional love. So as far as the emotion is concerned, when it comes to our divine masculines, they're telling us that they already sense it, feel it, and want to give it away. This unconditional love, okay? They're embodying it already. And again, you can see that's why they're asking for that orange ray. You can see this king, he's garbed in orange. And that loincloth, no, it's not a loincloth, but I don't know, a toga or something. It's covering the inner wear that's representative of the root chakra, which is, again, full manifestation, preservation, self-preservation. But he needs the energies of the sacral chakra to create. So right now, this unconditional love, because it comes from the divine, okay, and then we receive it. But right now, the divine masculine is trying to integrate that within himself into the lower chakras so that it can manifest, okay? And that's a good thing. Next, we have Temperance. And here, the Temperance card, you have two elements, and this woman is trying to balance them. And clearly, what the divine masculines are telling us is that we need to have a little more patience while things are still cooking, still in the oven, so to speak. Things are still baking. But he's also telling us, on the one hand, that even though it's taken time for him to balance himself internally, that it's producing results. You can see this woman, she's arising from those dark clouds above it. It's like, you know, if you're familiar with the Earth's atmosphere, clouds only exist at a certain level, the stratosphere, but when you go higher, the exosphere, and until you get into space, there are no more clouds because there's no more condensation. It's a it's different, it's composed of different elements already past the stratosphere. And so that's where the divine masculine is at right now. They're raising themselves up above these dark clouds. Okay? But also that takes time. If to be really to have a realistic approach to it, when it comes to the divine feminine collective, you've taken a long time to heal. Even though we've been cognizant of the fact that we are twin flames and that the divine masculine, or that we have awakened first, it's taken a long time to really put to bed those issues, the things that needed to heal, just those things to do in your etheric checklist of what you need to get into place before coming to physical union with your twin. And that's taken time to get yourself in order. And just imagine the divine masculines who are in, because they've had to rapidly upgrade themselves to match the energy of their counterparts, which is you, divine feminine, if you're listening, okay? Now they're just trying to make sense of it all, but they are changing and it needs a little more time. So basically they're just telling us to just be patient, a little more patient, because things are changing. And here, and this is a wonderful last card to have, okay? Because the Three of Pentacles, for me, in this particular deck, represents a twin flame connection. Because here, there are two pentacles already hanging there, but this person is still creating a third pentacle. And the Three of Pentacles usually signify building something of value. And this pentacle, which symbolizes the union, the relationship, the twin flame relationship in physical union, because they're pentacles, okay? You can see that he's had to fashion and mold it through fire. And if you can see, he's quite satisfied with what he's created. And sometimes, well, as we all know, because we're basically on the same journey, that this has been a spiritual baptism by fire. Okay, going through all these challenges, all these tests, all those mirrors that we've had to face to learn more about ourselves. It hasn't been easy, but again, we're being reminded that it's because we're creating something of value. So, as far as the Christmas message of the Divine Masculines, it's here. He's saying that there will be a new beginning wherein this union will be manifested. Okay? Remember, something of value, something new. Underlying those messages is a little bit more push, more assistance. Okay? On the part of the Divine Feminines, and you pick these two cards here, right? Here, the Divine Masculine is still working on some, just a little more, few more issues to iron out, especially in 3D, before coming into full physical union. And he's requiring also the assistance of the Divine Feminine, as represented by the spider there, to co-create. And because you're merging two energies together, it's going to take time. And that's why this Temperance card is here. And speaking of intertwinement, yes, for those who want Reiki sessions or who purchase Reiki sessions for me, I do have the divine code for intertwinement for you and your twin flame. But sometimes I forget, so you have to mention it if you do purchase that you do want intertwinement. Usually, this works if you have merged already in 5D, so that you get to keep it in your aura, okay, through the session. Anyway, so there, just a little more patience. He's doing the work, and here, right in the middle, what do we have? Unconditional love. Okay, this Christmas, your Divine Masculine, whether you're in separation or you're already in union, when it comes to this kind of love, it transcends timelines, geography, because it's there. And if you feel alone or separated this Christmas because you're not with your Divine Masculine, go within and tap into this energy, because it's already there. All you need to do is just access it. Okay? Because if you get stuck in the 3D illusion that, okay, I'm not spending it with him, he's probably spending it with his karmic, with his kids, he's probably having a grand time opening gifts and all that. Well, you're going to get stuck in that vibration. And that vibration is not a vibration that helps you access this. Okay? So, of course, sometimes it can't be helped. The holidays are very, very stressful, especially if you're spending them alone, or you're spending them with family or other people, and yet you still feel alone because either there are 3D issues, it's a dysfunctional family, or that you don't get to connect with the people you're spending Christmas with on that level. Just remember that while the holidays are causes for celebration, the whole hubbub about it is really an illusion. You know, I mentioned in several of my videos that the holidays in my country, they're crazy. That's why actually I don't have a voice right now. It's hoarse because it's just one party after another, okay? And of course, it gets tiring. Um, and that's not even counting the emotional stress when it comes to, you know, your twin, your spiritual life, okay? So there. If you have crystals, yeah, I have new crystals. They're wonderful. They help me a lot. But right now, one of my favorites are these sunstones. Okay, these sunstones, of course, I've blessed, consecrated them, and programmed them to keep me happy when I feel down. And really, they exude really great energy. So I just keep them in my palms whenever I feel down. And it's just an instant picker. It picks you up instantly. Okay, so there you have all this support. Yeah, try to get a hold of them. I usually get raw stones because being a twin, I don't know if you've read my webpage, but I am a golden Blu-ray Lumen twin flame. So the gold of the gold rate resonates with the rays of the sun. And right now, since we're anchoring that, we've anchored the gold ray during 1212. It's very helpful in, keeping that energy. Can you see the shine there? It's beautiful, but the energy is, I can't describe it, but it's very, very happy. So anyway, some people prefer tumbled crystals because actually a lot of, because some say they look nicer, but then again, I prefer raw crystals because since we can handle high frequencies, I'm used to anchoring high frequency vibrations. So it's not a problem that the energy overwhelms, unlike other people who are twins. That's why they prefer tumbled stones because the energy is kind of muted down. But I don't find that to be an issue. Anyway, so beautiful message by our masculines. Now let's see what will the main challenge. What is the main challenge of our divine masculines this Christmas? Okay, see this? The main challenge of our divine masculines, because this is a card that speaks of a leap of faith. You can see this traveler, okay, but she's balanced on this precipice that's being that's suspended by this sort of flying boat that's and the birds are navigating the direction of this flying boat. And so this traveler, our divine masculines now need, they're finding it difficult to take that leap of faith, possibly because number one, it's so unfamiliar to their rock bed of security before. But have no worries because they already know that that hasn't been working for them and that they need to change it. That setup, that arrangement with their karmics, or even the arrangement of being alone and not letting anybody in, it's not working for them anymore. It's like they're being called with all these gateways this year, okay? All the energy portals designed to awake a huge number of twins to help the planet, to help anchor the energies into the grid of the planet. They had no choice. It's like being drafted, okay? Anyway, so here we have this traveler, and she has some souvenirs from different countries. And she's going to another place, but she doesn't quite know because she's so high up above. She doesn't know where she's gonna land. And it's the same with our masculines. Okay, so there's a apprehension about taking this leap of faith, that they know they have to do it, but they don't. It's just a lack of confidence at this point that they're having difficulty with. And so, what is the advice for our divine masculines? Here we have the solar plexus chakra. And the solar plexus chakra is a seat of identity. Okay? And it's the ability, when your solar plexus chakra is strong, okay, you could move forward in life with confidence and power. Because that confidence, that power gives you the ability to make conscious choices and to act on them. So this is what's going to help them to have their solar plexus chakra spinning efficiently. And sometimes, you know what, when I do Reiki for my clients and I scan the chakras, I mean, if you have purchased a Reiki session from me, you'll know what I'm saying because I tell you what's going on in what chakra, because I can actually feel it if it's slow, if it's blocked, if it's, I don't know, it's I feel it while I'm doing it. So here, so basically it's confidence. Okay? Um he'll need to harness the energy of this chakra more to take that leap of faith. But on the whole, it's a very nice message, Christmas message from our divine masculines, very reassuring, okay, of the new beginning leading towards union. And in the middle of it, unconditional love. Okay? Right now, just a little bit more patience, just a little more work needs to be done. But a reminder that all of this is being done because of unconditional love. Headed towards what? Because you know, when you say unconditional love, that's so vague, right? But here, tangible, physical, twin flame union. So, that's what I have for you. If you would like a personal reading, just get in touch. Go to my website, and I hope you do, because you know it helps. It helps a lot. I get feedback from a lot of clients that it's helped them. Sometimes it's not what they want to hear, but it's helped them to go the right direction anyway. So, and also, I still have my Christmas special up. These are gift certificates. So if you still have last minute Christmas shopping to do, that would be a good gift to give to your friends, to yourself, to your loved ones this Christmas. Because you get a printable certificate that you can actually give to them, plus you help them and give them the gift of guidance or the gift of healing. Anyway, I'll put the link below. So that's what I have for you, and of course, I bet our divine masculines are saying Merry Merry Christmas to us with love. Okay? Okay, I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.